Let's face it, we've all done it. Found a locked door, swore we'd remember where it was, then completely forgot the second we unlocked a new ability 45 minutes later. Welcome to the beautiful, frustrating, unforgettable world of Metroidvania platformers. So if you love games that make you work for it, that whisper instead of shout, that lock the door just to let you find the key, then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Tales of Kenzera, Zao is a spiritually rich, emotionally charged 2.5D action platformer that blends mythology, grief, and graceful gameplay into a powerful journey. With dual-mass combat, a vibrant world rooted in African culture, and a story that resonates on a deeply human level, it's a memorable ride through both the afterlife and the heart. The gameplay is a hybrid of fluid platforming, tight combat, and exploration, set in a world inspired by Bantu mythology. Zao harnesses two different masks, the Mask of the Sun and the Mask of the Moon, each representing opposing forces and offering distinct abilities. The Sun Mask grants fiery, aggressive powers for close-range combat and mobility, while the Moon Mask provides icy ranged attacks and control-based magic. Swapping between these masks mid-fight and mid-jump is key to mastering the game's rhythm. Combat encourages combo chaining, parries, dodges, and special abilities to control the battlefield.
We are shamans, healers in a land long past healing.
The complexities of grief.
Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth is a brilliantly crafted Metroidvania that delivers elegant combat, gorgeous visuals, and a unique elemental system, all wrapped in the magic of a beloved fantasy series. Whether you're a Lodos War fan or just looking for your next great side-scrolling adventure, this one is pure elven excellence. The gameplay is classic Metroidvania, with a heavy dose of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night flavor. Deedlit uses melee weapons, bows, and magic, and she gains elemental spirit powers throughout the journey, namely Sylph, Wind, and Salamander, Fire. These spirits are the heart of the game's unique mechanic. You can switch between them instantly, and each grants passive bonuses, resistances, and even flight or hovering abilities in certain areas. Combat is fast, responsive, and surprisingly tactical. You'll fight fantasy creatures, elemental bosses, and familiar characters from the anime and novels, each with well-designed attack patterns and tight arena setups. Koumajou Remilia 2, Stranger's Requiem is a gorgeously dark, fast-paced 2D action game that blends Touhou's bullet hell chaos with Castlevania-style gothic elegance. With tight gameplay, intense boss fights, magical girl drama, and a healthy dose of stylish anime flair, it's a must-play for fans of both franchises, or anyone who wants to fight vampires and witches while dodging 500 glowing orbs. The gameplay is a sharp fusion of side-scrolling action, bullet hell patterns, and classic Castlevania pacing. You'll jump, slash, and spell card your way through stylish stages filled with platforming traps, intense boss fights, and beautifully animated enemies pulled straight from Touhou lore. Think Rondo of Blood, but with magical girls and lasers instead of vampires and whips. Dust. An Elysian Tale is a gorgeous, emotionally resonant action platformer with deep combat, stunning visuals, and a compelling narrative that punches well above its weight. It's a shining example of what one passionate creator can do, and a must-play for fans of Metroidvanias, RPGs, or games with heart. Gameplay is built around fluid hack-and-slash combat, with combos that feel more like a stylish brawler than your typical Metroidvania. Dust can juggle enemies, launch them into the air, and unleash elemental screen-clearing attacks by combining melee strikes with Fidget's magic blasts, which range from adorable sparkles to fiery laser storms. The game clocks in around 10 to 15 hours, depending on how much exploring you do, and it's the kind of experience that sticks with you, not just for how it looks or plays, but because you can feel the soul behind it. Cyber Shadow is a sharp, brutal, and beautiful cyber ninja throwback, mixing precise platforming, razor-sharp combat, and deep atmosphere. It's hard, it's fast, and it respects your time, and your reflexes. If Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man X had a neon-lit dystopian baby, this would be it. Gameplay is classic and tight. You begin with just a sword and basic jumps, but as you progress, you unlock powerful ninja upgrades like wall climbing, shurikens, upward slashes, parries, air dashes, and more. Each new ability not only expands your combat options, but opens new paths and secret areas, giving the game a light Metroidvania flavor without breaking its level-based structure. Combat is fast, deadly, and requires precision. Enemies are tough, bosses are intense, and death comes quickly if you're not careful. But like all great retro-inspired games, it's challenging without being unfair. Trinity Fusion is a stylish multiverse roguelite with tight combat, 3 distinct playstyles, and a world-hopping sci-fi story that keeps you hooked across runs. If you like your action challenging, your movement fluid, and your enemies exploding in neon particle effects, this fusion might just be your next favorite. Gameplay is tight and responsive, with fluid dashes, wall climbs, and double jumps, plus an arsenal of upgradable weapons, special powers, and modifiers you gather as you explore procedurally generated stages. It's a classic roguelite loop. Enter a world, fight through increasingly difficult enemies and mini-bosses, collect gear, die, and repeat, with each run giving you permanent upgrades and more pieces of the multiverse puzzle. The worlds themselves are biome diverse and visually distinct, from neon-lit cyber slums and toxic wastelands to corrupted tech temples and ruined industrial mega-complexes. Skelethrone, the Chronicles of Ericona, is a gory, atmospheric 2D action RPG that blends Souls-like difficulty with Metroidvania exploration, wrapped in a dark fantasy aesthetic dripping with lore, anguish, and awesome boss fights. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you like your platformers challenging, moody, and full of heavy metal flavor, this is a journey worth taking. The game combines tight 2D action platforming with Souls-like mechanics. You'll parry, dodge, slash, and probably die a lot, but always in dramatic fashion. It's not a hack and slash. It's a methodical combat system that rewards timing, precision, and learning enemy patterns. Think Salt and Sanctuary meets Castlevania after spending a weekend at a death metal festival. Magical Delicacy is a relaxing, narrative-driven cooking platformer full of heart, creativity, and spellbinding snacks. It's perfect for players who want the freedom to explore, craft, and chill without combat or high-stress gameplay. Just cozy witch vibes, charming characters, and magical meals made with love. The platforming is smooth and chill, with no combat, just climbing, jumping, and unlocking new abilities like double jumps or magical movement tools that help you access new rooftops, caves, and secret spots. You'll also unlock shortcuts and tools as you go, giving the game a light Metroidvania feel without the danger. The real heart of the game is the cooking system, which is surprisingly deep and creative. You'll collect ingredients like herbs, mushrooms, fruits, and magical additives, and combine them in a crafting-style interface to create potions, elixirs, snacks, and enchanted meals. Castlevania Dominus Collection offers one of the most comprehensive packages for series fans and newcomers alike, melding the DS trilogy's deep Igavania gameplay with a surprisingly successful arcade remake, all wrapped in accessible and modernized presentation. Additionally, the collection introduces Haunted Castle Revisited, a full remake of the notoriously punishing 1987 arcade game Haunted Castle. Developed by M2 and Keisuke Koga, this version features updated visuals, redesigned levels and bosses, smoother controls, and balanced difficulty settings, turning a former franchise low point into a surprisingly compelling and stylish Castlevania experience. Rewind and quick save features allow you to undo mistakes instantly or save at any point, a major boost over the original DS versions. Exographer is an intelligent, painterly Metroidvania adventure where exploration, science, and atmosphere fuse into a uniquely analytical experience. If you're curious, love puzzles with scientific flavor, or want pixel art exploration that demands both brain and reflexes, this game is a rare gem. Gameplay complexity ramps up throughout. Initial simple tile puzzle matching evolves into layered challenges using tools like the Mediagram, Chronogram, and Pixelometer. These tools help interpret line flow, waveform shapes, hidden zoom layers, and even directional time flow. Even if the puzzles can feel dense, especially for non-scientific players, the pixel art world is top tier, filled with gorgeous alien machinery, atmospheric caverns, and breathtaking panoramas. A meticulously crafted world that visually reinforces its scientific mystery vibe. Voidwrought is a well-crafted, cosmic horror Metroidvania with tight, visceral combat, huge freedom to explore, including creative sequence breaking, and a unique cult-building shrine system. Its hand-drawn biomes and metal-infused ambiance make for a memorable aesthetic experience. While difficulty balance and early pacing may vary by player, the game is a solid pick for fans of Hollow Knight-style games who want atmosphere, challenge, and depth without hollow imitation. Combat emphasizes speed, precision, and adaptability. You'll unlock relics, active abilities powered by void charges and souls, passive upgrades like health regeneration or dash invulnerability, creating build flexibility. Exploration is non-linear and encourages creative sequence breaking. Blade Chimera combines fast, fluid combat with a unique weapon transformation system and a stylish cyberpunk world, delivering a focused but satisfying Metroidvania experience that appeals to both fans of the genre and newcomers alike. Gameplay focuses on fast-paced action and exploration, featuring a unique weapon system where Lux can morph into forms such as a sword, gun, and shield, allowing both dynamic combat and puzzle solving. Players can also equip additional weapons to tailor their fighting style. While the game contains Metroidvania elements, its progression is somewhat more linear compared to traditional entries in the genre, with teleportation mechanics reducing backtracking. The combat system is simple yet addictive, reminiscent of classic 90s arcade platformers, emphasizing fluid combos and weapon switching. Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist, delivers a polished, emotionally resonant Metroidvania experience that balances engaging strategic combat with beautiful visuals and a captivating story, making it a standout title for fans of the genre. Gameplay emphasizes strategic combat through customizing and switching between up to 4 homunculi companions, which offer ranged, melee, and special skills, allowing players to adapt to different challenges. Exploration is enhanced by classic Metroidvania traversal mechanics like double jumps, dashes, grapple hooks, wall climbing, and swimming, unlocking new areas progressively. The game features a clear, color-coded map system that helps players track explored zones and collectibles efficiently. The game impresses with detailed anime-style pixel art, fluid animations, and atmospheric backgrounds, supported by an emotional soundtrack that amplifies the haunting, melancholic mood of the world. Gal Guardians, Servants of the Dark delivers a polished, character-driven Metroidvania experience combining tight combat, cooperative play, and a darkly whimsical story, appealing to fans of action platformers and gothic fantasy alike. Gameplay is presented in a side-scrolling perspective, allowing players to switch between Kirika and Masha at any time. Kirika wields a rapid-fire gun and shotgun, while Masha uses a whip, each with distinct attack patterns and movement styles. The game features a large, interconnected world with unlockable abilities, hidden secrets, and challenging bosses, characteristic of the Metroidvania genre. A notable addition is the 2-player local and online co-op mode, enabling 2 players to control the sisters simultaneously, either locally or online. The game also offers multiple difficulty settings, including, casual, veteran, and legend, which can be switched at any time, allowing for a customizable gameplay experience. Mandragora stands out as a thoughtful and atmospheric 2D platformer that blends classic elements with fresh twists. Its combination of magical storytelling, elegant gameplay, and beautiful presentation makes it a memorable adventure for fans of both nostalgic and modern platformers. Mandragora's gameplay focuses on precision platforming combined with exploration and puzzle solving. Players must master tight controls to jump across tricky platforms, avoid environmental hazards, and defeat or evade enemies. Unique to Mandragora is the use of herbal magic. Players can collect and craft plant-based abilities that help overcome obstacles or unlock hidden areas, blending combat and strategy. The game balances exploration with escalating difficulty. Early levels ease players into the platforming mechanics, while later stages introduce complex puzzles, tougher enemies, and environmental challenges that test timing and wit. Chasm offers a compelling mix of classic Metroidvania exploration, tight platforming, and RPG depth wrapped in a beautiful pixel art world. Its procedural generation keeps the gameplay fresh and replayable, making it a standout title for fans of 2D action-adventure games who crave both challenge and discovery. Chasm blends classic platforming with RPG elements and procedural level generation. Each playthrough offers a unique layout, with handcrafted rooms and enemies shuffled to keep exploration fresh. Combat is fluid and responsive, featuring a variety of weapons, magic spells, and upgradable skills. Players acquire new equipment and abilities that open previously inaccessible areas, encouraging backtracking and strategic progression. The game boasts colorful, detailed pixel art that captures a classic 16-bit era aesthetic while adding modern polish. Environments range from lush forests and crumbling mines to eerie caverns and shadowy temples. Crypt Custodian offers a gripping blend of atmospheric storytelling, challenging platforming, and tactical combat within a richly detailed Gothic world. Its unique light and shadow mechanics and deep exploration make it a compelling experience for players who enjoy dark fantasy and skill-based gameplay in 2D environments. Crypt Custodian combines classic platforming with strategic combat and puzzle solving. Players navigate complex crypt layouts filled with deadly traps, moving platforms, and environmental hazards. The game emphasizes timing and precision, with each level demanding skillful jumps and careful observation. Combat involves using a mix of melee weapons, magical relics, and defensive abilities to fend off ghosts, undead warriors, and other spectral foes. A core mechanic revolves around the use of light and shadow. Players can manipulate light sources to weaken enemies or reveal hidden paths, adding a layer of strategy and exploration. Astlibra Revision delivers a compelling fusion of sci-fi storytelling, challenging platforming, and strategic combat within a beautifully realized world. It stands out as a game for players who appreciate depth, precision, and a gripping narrative wrapped in a cyberpunk-inspired aesthetic. Astlibra Revision emphasizes precision platforming combined with fast-paced combat and puzzle solving. Players utilize a versatile arsenal of futuristic weapons and gadgets, including energy blades, grappling hooks, and hacking tools that interact with the environment. The game introduces a unique balance mechanic, where players must carefully manage energy resources that affect abilities, movement, and combat efficiency. The game offers a well-paced difficulty curve, with early levels introducing basic mechanics and later stages demanding mastery of complex combos, platforming sequences, and resource management. Elypse is a dark, atmospheric 2D action platformer that blends fast-paced traversal with precise combat, all set in a hauntingly beautiful world of decay and sacrifice. It tells a deeply emotional story about isolation, survival, and escape, wrapped in a fluid gameplay experience that rewards precision and skill. Every 10 years, a sacrificial ritual takes place in the land of Elypse, where a child is offered to a mysterious and deadly abyss to maintain the balance between realms. You play as the latest sacrifice, a girl who, against all odds, survives. Trapped for a decade in this shadowy void, she must now escape the abyss and uncover the dark truth behind its cursed existence. Elypse emphasizes fluid movement and high-stakes traversal, combining tight platforming with responsive dashing and wall jumping. Alwa's Legacy is a lovingly crafted 2D Metroidvania that captures the spirit of the classics, pixel art, dungeon crawling, and light puzzle solving, while modernizing the experience with smooth controls, non-linear progression, and just the right amount of magic. At its heart, Alwa's Legacy is a classic Metroidvania. You explore an interconnected world, collect upgrades, unlock new abilities, and slowly expand your reach. But it has its own magical twist. Literally, Zoe's magic system is core to traversal and puzzle solving. You'll conjure blocks, bubbles, and lightning to manipulate the environment and unlock hidden paths. Think Zelda-style utility spells meets type platforming. There's even a focus on non-linear progression, letting you choose your own route and solve puzzles your way.